The process that we talk about in the book has 6 steps or 6 stages. The first one is asking yourself, what's going on for me? What's happening for me in this situation? So we call that self-reflection. The second step is this idea of stepping in the shoes of the other person, asking the question, what's going on for the other person? And we talk about that as perspective taking. Then the third step is this idea of going, okay, with the benefit of steps 1 and 2, what are the questions that I'd like to ask to gain greater insight and understanding in relation to this person's view of the situation? And then the fourth step is this idea of asking, okay, so where's the common ground? What is it that we both want? What is it that might provide us with the opportunity to solve the problem? And then the next step is this idea of anticipating the objections. What are the questions? What are the challenges? What are the objections that are going to come at you? And sort of taking the time to think those through and think about how would you respond. And that's a really important step. Lots of people either don't do it or don't do it well. And then you find yourself getting thrown off balance when you get into the conversation. So thinking about what's going to come at you is really important. And then the 6th step and the final step in the process is this idea of going, okay, so for this conversation, what are my goals? What are my goals in this specific conversation I'm about to have? And what are the key messages that I want to weave into the conversation? So the process is meant to be sort of a framework. It's meant to be used as tightly or as loosely as people want, but it's just to give you some sort of a substantive approach to dealing with what is really challenging and complex.